Donald Trump's rise to power has been called unprecedented. But what if it's not? What if his playbook was written centuries ago by dictators, strongmen, and populists who dismantled democracies from within? From Julius Caesar's populist coup to Mussolini's media manipulation and Nixon's paranoid power grabs, history is littered with leaders who exploited division, eroded norms, and weaponized loyalty. Now, for the first time, we're breaking down the exact parallels between Trump and these authoritarian figures, and how democracies can fight back. Donald Trump's rise to power has been called unprecedented, but is it really? Political scientists, historians, and journalists have noticed something unsettling. Trump's tactics aren't new. In fact, they follow a well-documented playbook used by strongmen throughout history. Key quote: Mark Twain was an American humorist, novelist, and travel writer once said, "History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes." A book such as How Democracies Die by Stephen Levitsky and Daniel Ziblatt 2018 analyzes the erosion of democratic norms and institutions, particularly in the context of Donald Trump's presidency. They argue that Trump exhibits a pattern of authoritarian tendencies and a dubious commitment to democratic norms, making his presidency a potential threat to American democracy. The book also identifies warning signs of democratic decline, such as the erosion of norms like mutual toleration and forbearance. Historian Timothy Snyder's book, The Road to Unfreedom, Russia, Europe, America, 2018, draws parallels between the political developments in Russia under Vladimir Putin and the rise of Donald Trump in the U.S., suggesting a shared road to unfreedom, marked by the erosion of democratic institutions and values. Key comparisons: the weakening of democratic norms and institutions. Snyder argues that both Putin's Russia and Trump's America have witnessed an undermining of the Enlightenment ideals of reason and respect for institutions, which are crucial for maintaining order and civility. Examples cited include Trump's questioning of the loyalty of government officials and Russia's muzzling of political opponents. The weaponization of information and fake news. The book highlights the use of disinformation and the spread of lies as a tool to destabilize Western democracies, exemplified by Russian cyber warfare and interference in the 2016 U.S. presidential election, according to Kirkus Reviews. The exploitation of existing societal weaknesses. Snyder suggests that Russian interference targeted and amplified existing divisions within Western societies, such as inequality, political polarization, and called for nationalism, like America First. The rise of eternity politics. Snyder's concept of eternity politics refers to a political approach where a nation is presented as the center of a cyclical story of victimhood, creating a sense of unending crisis and allowing leaders to bypass policy and focus on cultivating outrage. Some reviewers have suggested this applies to Trump's political style, according to unsolicitedfeedback.blog. It is important to remember these comparisons are not equating the political ideologies or regimes of Mussolini and Trump. However, analyzing their media strategies highlights how leaders, regardless of their political context, may attempt to manipulate and control information flows to influence public opinion and maintain power.